house. Sorry about that. Hey, police.
Hello.
It's May 11th, 2023. Dispatchers in Bourget, Ontario receive a call from a woman. She tells them she hears loud music, screaming, and what sounds like a gunshot coming from the house next door. She's worried her neighbor may have hurt himself. The man inside is 39-year-old Alain. He's a drywall contractor, no criminal record, licensed to own firearms. As far as police know, there's no reason to expect violence. No threats, no history, no call from Alain himself. It's a standard wellness check. Officers are sent to make sure everything's okay. 3 officers from the Ontario Provincial Police arrive at the property. They begin assessing the scene. Flashlights out, moving quietly, trying to make contact.
I just covered the front door. Just gonna do a perimeter check first.
The scene is surprisingly quiet. Given the urgency of the 2 a.m. call, officers likely expected chaos, but instead the home appears still. They move carefully, checking for anything out of place. It's a standard approach in an unknown situation. At this point, they don't know if someone's hurt or lying in wait. With the back door locked and no sign of movement inside, the officers double back. There's still no response, nothing to confirm what they're walking into. It's unclear whether this is a false alarm or something much worse. So they circle back to the front, preparing to make contact the only way left.
Police.
At this moment, Alain had allegedly just woken up to flashlights and muffled voices. Not recognizing them as law enforcement, he reached for a semi-automatic rifle and without hesitation, opened fire through his bedroom wall. He fired 9 rounds in quick succession. Sergeant Eric Muller is hit almost immediately and drops to the ground just inside the mudroom. Constable Marc Lauzon is also struck, but his body armor stops the round. Constable Francois Gamache, who remained outside, is also wounded, hit by either a direct bullet or a ricochet while taking cover behind a cruiser. The entire exchange happens in seconds, and when the footage resumes, Sergeant Muller is lying on the ground, motionless.
Motherfucker, man. C'est ça, j'ai dit. Fuck with no motherfucker. Should've never broken my house. Sorry about that.
Meanwhile, officers outside are still trying to make sense of what just happened. With 1 man down and 2 others narrowly avoiding the same fate, they hold their positions using nearby vehicles for cover. There's no visual on the shooter, no confirmation of his exact location inside. From their perspective, it's unclear whether he's preparing to surrender or fire again. Then from inside the house, 4 more shots ring out. Eventually, Alain comes to a grim realization. He shot a police officer. In a sudden shift, he picks up the phone and dials 911.
The shot of police, unfortunately, broke into my house. The shot of police, unfortunately, in my house. 2390 Laval Street. Where am I? I'm inside the house.
Despite the efforts of paramedics, Sergeant Eric Mueller was pronounced dead at the scene. The other two officers survived their injuries. In the weeks that followed, Alain claimed he mistook the officers for intruders. But prosecutors painted a far darker picture of a man lying in wait, angry, armed, and ready to kill. On May 24, 2025, a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder. He was sentenced to life in prison with no chance of parole for 25 years. Sergeant Eric Mueller never drew his weapon. He was shot multiple times and died on the floor of a home he entered only to help. The words he left Sergeant Mueller with, cruel and deliberate, may have been the last ones the officer ever heard. Our next case takes us to Stockton, California, where a woman calls the police reporting screams coming from a nearby home on La Cresta Way.
Yeah, I think the people across the street need some help. It's
Like medical help or the police?
like they're screaming, yelling, the windows are shaking. I think the man is going crazy over there. He's been acting really strange the last couple days.
Responding to the scene is Officer Jimmy Inn, a 30-year-old father of 3 who had served with the Stockton Police Department for 4 years. At 10:07 a.m., he arrives at the address, walking straight into a deadly confrontation.
Please.
Hey, police.
Hello.
His colleague, Officer Pancho Freire, is caught by surprise, trying to process the sudden gunfire and locate the source.
58 shots fired, shots fired. Partner's down. Jimmy, you all right? 58 shots fired, my partner is down. Code 3 now. Jimmy? Jimmy, stay with me!
But then, in a desperate and dangerous move, the suspect grabs his 8-year-old son and, using him as a shield, approaches Officer Freire.
Don't do it! Let the kid go! Don't do it! I want you... Let the kid go, man. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you. Don't let the kid go, man. 50, I need units code 3. He's strangling the kid and my partner is down. Let the kid go. Let him go. Let him go. Let go of the kid.
Before he can close the distance, movement appears from the side. A neighbor charges in, slamming into the suspect and ripping the child from his grasp, ending the standoff in an instant. Lance Lowe was shot down instantly. The gunfire ended the threat, but it couldn't undo what had already happened. For Jimmy and's family, the loss was shattering. A wife left without her partner, and a baby who would grow up without ever knowing his father. And for the child caught in the middle of it all, the trauma of watching his own father die will last a lifetime. A domestic disturbance had turned into a deadly confrontation in seconds, and left scars that would never heal. It's February 4th, 2021, a quiet afternoon on Interstate 10 near Deming, New Mexico. In a few minutes, a routine traffic stop will explode into violence, leaving one officer dead and triggering a 40-mile pursuit across the desert highways. The driver is 39-year-old Omar Felix Cueva, a convicted felon with a long history of drug and firearm offenses. According to federal investigators, he's been moving large quantities of methamphetamine across the border, and he's armed. Homeland Security agents had planned to intercept him that day, but instead asked New Mexico State Police to make the stop. Officer Darian Jarrett is the one who answers the call. 28 years old, a father of 3 with another child on the way, and unaware of just how dangerous the man in that white pickup really is. At 12:33 p.m., Jarrett pulls over Cueva's white Chevrolet pickup along the shoulder of I-10. He walks up on the passenger side, speaking calmly.
Afternoon, sir. My name's Darren Jarrett. I'm with New Mexico State Police. The reason for the stop is your window tint's a little too dark. Yeah. You mind if I open the door? Or if you want to roll down the window more.
Dark?
Yeah. I noticed you got temp tags. You got registration for the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
I'll need registration and your driver's license as well. Right, you guys. Okay. All right. Do you have insurance for the vehicle? Yeah. Where is it? It's with the wallet. Do me a favor. Come with me to my vehicle. That way I can run your name and date of birth, and then that way I can get my return. Okay. Go ahead. Shut the vehicle off. If you want, it's up to you. Well, I know.
Cueva stalls getting out of the vehicle, claiming he's waiting for someone to send him a picture, possibly of his insurance. In reality, it's just buying time.
While she's sending the pic, let's go so that I can run my checks on you. Huh? Yeah, so I can run my checks and I can talk to you a little bit while I'm running my checks, and then you'll show me the picture right away because I got paperwork I gotta do, you know? Hey, real quick. You have firearm money? Yeah. No, I see it. Please, do me a favor. You mind if I take it off you for my safety? All right, hold on. All right, let's go to my vehicle, okay? Come on.
When Officer Jarrett asks about a handgun, Cueva appears to comply, unholstering it and leaving it on the seat. But as he opens the door, he's hiding something far deadlier in his other hand. Jarrett never sees the rifle and never knows it's already aimed in his direction. Cueva jumps back into his truck and speeds off. Moments later, Homeland Security agents in the area come across the scene, finding Officer Jarrett on the side of the road and beginning life-saving efforts. Meanwhile, state police stay on Cueva's tail, a chase that ends in Las Cruces and is caught on camera by bystanders.
There he goes! Fuck yeah! Watch out!
Hey, get the fuck back!
Cueva's flight ended in Las Cruces, where he was shot and killed after exchanging gunfire with police. In the weeks that followed, investigators determined that Officer Jarrett had not been fully briefed on who he was stopping or the extent of Cueva's violent history. He had no reason to expect that the driver was armed with multiple weapons or that he was willing to open fire without warning. That lack of critical information left Jarrett exposed from the very start and ultimately unprepared for the deadly ambush that took his life. Billings, Montana. In a store parking lot, a woman screams from inside her car, telling a passerby she's being held against her will, that the man with her has a knife. She tells them to call 911. Minutes later, officers are dispatched to intercept the vehicle she's described.
Yeah, female approached a calling party and said that there was a male in her car with a knife that wouldn't get out. The female got back in the car and they both took off. The whole female and male, the man should be in that car. She was screaming to call the police, but the vehicle left the parking lot.
As the pursuit continues, the driver begins making increasingly dangerous moves, crossing over into oncoming traffic and forcing other motorists to swerve out of the way.
See if we can get some flex. Shut up. We're again headed in the opposite lane of travel, so we're traveling north in southbound traffic. Copy. Anybody that's ahead, let's see if we can't start slowing traffic down that's coming the opposite direction against them.
Under normal circumstances, officers might have called the pursuit off to avoid the risk to other drivers. But with reports of a woman being held at knife point inside the vehicle, the decision is made to press on. Then, the unthinkable happens. The pursuing officer's patrol car collides head-on with an oncoming vehicle, the impact catastrophic. The officer behind the wheel, Robert Duran, is killed instantly. The suspect's vehicle is also wrecked, and moments later, the woman inside steps out, claiming her captor fled on foot.
Going down, going to the left.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car right now!
319, myself and another unit just got into a head-on collision here.
Let me see your hands! Walk to me! Where is he? Where is he? Walk back to me! Walk back to me now!
How are you guys 10-4? I got the female coming back to me right now.
Probably one not standing in the car. Come back to me. Let me see your hands.
319, I'm 10-4. I'm going to check on the other unit.
Come back. Where is he?
He went that way.
What is he? Is he in the car?
No, he went that way.
Come here. Get down. Get down. Let me check you. Get in the car.
Okay. Oh, God, help me.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Let me see. I need to check you. I need to check you for weapons.
Okay.
Where's he at? Who is it?
His name is Mark. He's my boyfriend.
Does he have any weapons?
Yes, he does.
What does he have?
He has a gun.
Where's he at?
He went running.
He ran?
Yes, he did.
Okay, stand by. So I have the victim right now in the back of my car. She's saying it's her boyfriend, unknown on the name yet. He's got 1080 with a gun, went into these bushes right here.
Moments later, a tactical unit from the Santa Fe Police Department arrives. Heavily armed and equipped for high-risk situations, they hook the suspect's vehicle and pull it clear, preparing to move in and search for the alleged kidnapper. But as the minutes pass, doubt begins to creep in.
If this was fucking lying, too, and Duran died for nothing.
Practice for kidnapping? Yeah. So is it like a known relationship between suspect and victim?
I have no.
So the caller, I guess he was leaving Vizcaya and she's driving, pulls up in front of him and is like telling him to get the dude out of her car and then that she needs help, and then he's like, we'll call the police. She's like, no, he's gonna stab me, he's gonna kill me. And so then he called and then they took off. And then
And she was the driver.
That's what the caller said. And the caller said he didn't see a knife or anything. He saw something black, like the diameter of like a broomstick, but he couldn't like see.
Oh man, if this was like a code 20 gone bad.
Even worse, it's going to be a simple assault, bro. It's going to be a simple assault.
Execute this chick.
Later, speaking with detectives, a very different picture begins to emerge. The vehicle she'd been driving was stolen. And this wasn't her first time leading police on a high-speed pursuit in one. Even more telling, the way she described that earlier incident bears striking similarities to her story this time, including the supposed man she claimed she was the victim of.
And he ran the other way.
Ran what other way?
Like, the car, let me see. He ran to the left-hand side.
Where's he at?
He went running.
He ran?
Yes, he did.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red shirt also, with black jeans.
What's he wearing?
He's wearing a red shirt and another black jacket.
A red shirt and a black jacket?
And dark jeans.
In July 2024, a Santa Fe County jury found 49-year-old Janine Jaramillo guilty of 2 counts of first-degree murder. Prosecutors argued she staged her own kidnapping and weaponized that lie to push officers into a deadly pursuit. She now faces 2 life sentences plus decades more in prison. For the families, the verdict brought a measure of justice, but not closure. Duran was the first Santa Fe officer killed in the line of duty in over 90 years. The other driver involved was simply driving home, unaware that a wrong-way chase was hurtling toward him. The district attorney called the outcome the end of a 2.5-year nightmare. The defense vowed to appeal, but no court battle can change what happened on March 2nd, 2022. 2 lives cut short and countless others forever changed, all because of one woman's reckless deception.